welcome everybody who joined us today. This is first episode of a new series of events we're hosting here at Booking Manager. It's called Booking Manager Academy, and we will go through many topics in the following months. We're opening the dances with the state-of-the-art charter market, so we're giving you a bit of insights and information about our charter market. We will have a monthly event, so stay tuned. We will go through several topics, portal, Booking Manager, the new features. There's a lot of new things coming your way, and I'm happy to be your host for a few of those events. So we have a question and answer possibility through Zoom. So if you have any question, feel free to send it at any time through the Q&A section of Zoom. If I don't catch the question immediately, we still have a question and answer section at the end of this presentation. And you can always join us through our social medias or through email if there's any question that comes to you at a later stage. So let's jump in. Okay. The first thing on the menu today is some statistics about us at MMK. Then we will go diving into the market statistics, and I will very briefly touch base on a latest feature that we released, which is amazing. And of course, I want to invite you at Booking Manager Summit this year. So quickly, we have currently reached 10,300 boats on 1,200 fleets in 500 destinations. As you see from the map, we cover everywhere from the States to Australia, Thailand, and of course, we cover all Med. We have 3,592 exclusive boats. So our golden partners are partners that chose us exclusively to promote their fleet online and promote their availability. And we have about 2,483 silver partners, silver fleets, that have primary availability in Booking Manager. This means that if there's change in prices, in availability, etc., MMK is the primary source of information for the agents that are with us today. Okay, let's dive in the statistics. I know you're here to listen this, not me rambling about how many golden partners we have. So the first thing I want to show you is the average agency commission that was given in 2024. Keep in mind that these statistics are from what goes through Booking Manager. This means every transaction, every booking, every option, every reservation that goes through Booking Manager, those are the statistics. This is where the statistics come from. So in 24, we can see that Croatia gave an average commission of 15%. And we see that in 2023, the commission was for 14%. So we see that Croatia slightly increased their commission. While we see that for Turkey, Greece, and Italy, the commission was stable. 17% for Turkey, 16% for Greece, and 14% for Italy. Please keep in mind this statistic covers everything from the small rib to the mega yacht. So there is everything: a motorboat, motor yacht, catamarans, crude boats, gullets, there is everything. And the one thing I want to point out on this slide is how far has Greece come with this. When I started in the business over 10 years ago, almost 15, Greece was giving 25% commission. Look how far you have come, Greek partners. You're doing amazing. The second thing I want to show you quickly is the average discount. So Croatia once more increased the discount from 23% average to 26%, Turkey from 12% to 18%, Greece 19 to 21%, and Italy 16 to 22%. So we can see that in the Med, overall, the increase of the discount is a constant. So every year we see that this number is growing, slightly, but constantly rising. The average price per booking, and we will dive a bit deeper in this in the next slide too, for Croatia was 6,293 euros this season, while in the past was about 4,700 euros. So we see a steep increase. Turkey went up from 5,200 to 6,600. Greece from 5,300 to 5,800, which is about a physiological, price increase that we notice year by year. And Italy went up from 4,900 to 5,700. Let's check what was in the past. Here we are. So we see that the average spending basket has been steadily increasing. So on one side, we have the price increase of the boats, but also the average spending of our clients is increasing. So slowly, we see that this becomes a more common product. The charter trips becomes a more general product, more comparable to a hotel stay, a resort stay, Club Med stay, let's say. And this goes hand by hand with the price increase that we see, because we see more catamarans, we see more larger boats, we see more motor boats, motor yachts, and this makes the basket and the average spending goes up. So it's not only a physiological price increase, but it's also due to the context. And what we can say, also that for Croatia, the increase is not only on the cost of the charter itself, but also the cost of services that are annexed to the charter. This is what we noticed in the past season mostly. So top booked boats. Some of this doesn't come as a surprise to you. I think that everybody who would have bet a penny or a euro on what's the most popular monohull would have said a Bavaria Cruiser 46 probably. And Sun Odyssey 40 is the most popular model on the slightly smaller monohulls, and Bavaria 50 on the slightly larger. That a Lagoon 42 is the most popular catamaran, I think nobody's surprised. But I have to mention the Lagoon 620. So most of you will be surprised about the Lagoon 620. What I want to say is that the Lagoon 620, from what we see for the statistics of 24, has the best occupancy rate. So it's not the most popular in number of boats available, because there's not a huge number of Lagoon 620 available for charter, but is the one if we do the ratio by number of weeks and boats available, has the best occupancy rate of all catamarans. That's why it's here. Next, what do we see for 25? So we're already in March. We see that comparing to 24, 25 is doing better. So there is a slight increase, 4% in comparison to last year. Also, the trends we noticed is in the kind of fleets that is booked. So 10 years ago, we used to rely more on larger fleets, well-known established names, while right now, we tend to go trusted partner. Doesn't matter the size of the fleet. What matters is the relationship we have with them, the feedback we gather from our clients. So the companies that have the highest standards in services at the base, maintenance, quality of the boats, these are the ones that are getting booked the fastest and earliest. So there's two trends running. There's, of course, the discount, people looking for the highest discount possible, the cheapest price possible, but also there's a section of our customer base that is looking for the best quality. And those are the clients that used to book the hotels before, that have discovered through the pandemic the charter as a holiday, and are now booking charter for their families. So it's a multi-generational charters. And those are the ones that are able to afford a slightly higher price to get the boat with the best equipment, the best reviews. So it's more important than ever to curate your reviews, your presence online, and how you present yourself as a professional. This is a small graph about how the number of new boats are going. So this is for 2025, new boats coming in 2025. And we can see that Croatia so far has been having the highest number of new boats coming to the fleet. If you have read our market report, that I invite you to go look on our website if you didn't, you will actually see that trends for Croatia is changing in the number of new boats coming. So if you want to dive a bit deeper on that, I recommend you going on our website. There's the blog section, there's the State of Yacht Charter Market article, and you have there a bit more information about the new boats coming to Croatia. Do you know which destination has the biggest jump in bookings till now in 25? And are they booking more motor yacht sailing boats? So I have the numbers. We'll come to those statistics in a second. My statistics are for overall. So any kind of boats, I cannot, I don't have them divided by type right now. But if you send us an email with this question, I can try to have a look deeper for you. Okay, catamaran versus monohull doesn't surprise anybody. The occupancy rate for catamarans in peak season is about 85%, while monohulls is 75%. And this trend is the same in low season. So catamarans has been on the constant rise for the past 10 years in the number of week booked. So here is the answer to your question. What is the percentage of bookings generated by large online brokers? If you go to our blog on the State of Yacht Charter Market article I was mentioning before, you have a graph that talks exactly about that. What is the top 5 online agencies doing in percentage of bookings, and what's the trend if it's more direct bookings or agency bookings. And you can go back, there's a State of Yacht Charter Market 22 and 21, I think, on the blog, so you can actually go back in the time and see what was in the past. Going back to my top destinations, so I dived a bit deeper in the data and went back to 2023. So the number you see is the number of booked weeks. So this is statistics that we pull out in December. So December 22 for the year 23, okay? And it will be the same in the next slides. So Croatia in 23 had 6,030 weeks booked. Turkey had 551, Greece 2,800, and Italy 1,626, okay? Now, in 24, we see that Croatia raised the number of booked weeks, so 7,690. Turkey also increased the number from 551 to 598. Greece also increased from 2,800 to 3,100. And Italy also grew through almost 2,000. We see that in Croatia, 24, the number of bookings, keep in mind this is statistic December for the following year. So in 24, we had 7,690 confirmed weeks. Now we have 4,086. So I'm not a math genius, but the difference is quite big. Turkey keeps growing from 598 to 672. Greece is also growing constantly, 3,184 in 24, 3,860 almost in for 25. And Italy is also growing, 2,108. So everybody in the Med is increasing, Croatia is going down. And this is the confirmation of what we were saying a few minutes ago, that the problem with Croatia is the number of boats that we have in Croatia, which is quite large compared to Greece and Italy. The second thing is on average price between of a charter week between Croatia, Greece, and Italy. There is not a huge difference. The charter itself in Croatia is not massively more expensive than in other destinations. It's everything that surrounds the charter, transportation, accommodation before and after if needed, price of restaurants, etc. Everything that goes around has gone up. Clara asked, can you tell the average weekly price of cats and monos in Croatia? I don't have the statistics right now, Clara, but I will send them to you. Any specific period, 25, 24, just let me know what you need and I can look for it, Clara. Oh, I have so many that I missed. Okay. Is this information all detailed in the blog? Which information, Tom? In the blog, you have some of this information. Some we pulled out only for this webinar, and there's some information in the blog that is not in the webinar. Hello, everybody, dear Martina. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. I'm sorry. My name is Nadia. Sorry if you're used to, you see Martina in the Zoom, but my name is Nadia. I lost the question. Okay. Hi, Vasilis. What a surprise that Vasilis asked questions for me. Vasilis, our dear friend from Easton, of course. Is it possible to have most popular yacht per country? Sure. When you say bookings per country, is it a single reservation or you take into consideration occupancy duration of dates, meaning 1 week and 3-week charter is one booking? If you refer to these top destinations, this is weeks. Apparently Croatia did very well in 24. However, feedback from the companies were negative. Any ideas how this can be? I don't know the feedback you gathered. In general, what we know that was the problem is the discount. So the general comment we had is that Croatia had bookings, but they had to give quite a substantial discount. Also, the problem for Croatia, it was a bad season in the terms of the costs that charter operator had to endure this season. The price of maintenance, the price of the moorings skyrocketed. So overall, even if they had by a number of weeks a good season, this doesn't mean, as you know very well, that their margin were going with. Hi, Nicola. Hey, Nadia. So this is like for like comparison from December the following year. Exactly, Nicola. Somebody was asking about the origin of the clients. So this is it. I have pulled the old data from 2022 and the new data of 24. This is so this is the origin of the customer, and we can see it's quite stable. Germany being stable about 15%. Poland, Czech Republic are also quite stable. UK is slightly increased. Overall, we can see that the composition of the clients traveling didn't massively change. So I will be a second more in this if you want to look deeper, but this information is more detailed also in the state of yacht charter market. Other is every other country that has gone, we have bookings from people from all over the countries. So it can be, I don't know, Hungary, it can be, USA clients, because in the newer graph, USA is in the others, Australian clients, New Zealand, all other nationalities. If Magda, there's a specific country that interests you, just let us know and we can maybe have a look. Do you also have statistics on the number of votes by year, by country? Elena, can you explain me a bit better what you need? Like how many votes of 2024 are in a certain destination, or just let me know. I'm done with the statistics. So if you have any question about the statistics, I will wait for a second for you to type them in. But in any case, you can always, as I said, join us, send us emails, send us message on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. Elena, yes. How many votes were in MMK in this for destination 22, 23, 24? It's actually a great statistic that I should have put in. I don't have the numbers on top of my mind, but I have noted you asking this question and somebody else asking this question. So I will make sure to reach out to you and send it out. Can we have this presentation? Sure, I will send it to you via email. Just ping me. But in any case, as my colleague is reminding me, this video will be available on our website. So you can always go back to the video online. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning, there is something really, really cool that we launched this month. that we have been talking about since the beginning of the year is My Trip. So My Trip is something, Luca, hi Luca, if you can separate motor, mono, cut, average price and discount per booking performance 24, 25, this would be helpful in my opinion. For those of you who are not aware, we have a monthly and a yearly market report that you can subscribe to. You can contact my colleagues from sales behind me, and they will be happy to provide you with the information you need, so you can actually get the data and do your own statistics according to your needs. So going back to My Trip, if there's no other question about the statistics, My Trip is something that I'm really happy to talk about. I've been in MMK for almost 8 years, and this is one of the most cool features that we launched. Thank you, Doruk, for being with us. Okay, My Trip is one tool, one link that will help you avoid sending 10 emails. Charter operators that are connected today, correct me if I'm wrong. You send an email with the base information, you send an email with payment reminder, you send an email for the crew list, you send the charter party or the contract, you send 10 emails to remind your crew to send you the documents. So this link replaces all of that. It increases your conversion because you can send it when it's an option, and the client can automatically confirm it into a booking, can pay online, and you can also upsell them because they can book extras while doing this. So this is the My Trip link. So if you go on Booking Manager online, you can send the link. It comes with a secure PIN, and you can actually see, there's the crew list that they can fill in. They can pay if there's anything left to pay. They can upload their documents. If there's any information that you legally require or your country legally requires for the crew list, and this information is missing, they will have a warning. So for example, missing the number of the sailing license or the date of birth of one of the passengers, you actually will have a warning sign so that the client can fill everything online. I will jump to the next thing. So this year, we're organizing the 7th Booking Manager Summit. This year, we changed the dates. We listened to your feedback, and we moved the Booking Manager Summit in December. What you see is the video from last year. This year, we're shaking things up a bit because after 7 years, we decided it was time for us to do something different for our own fun. You can book your tickets online. Be quick because the current price, it's available only for 10 days more, actually 9. So the countdown has started. It's 490 euros if you want to join us live in Zagreb. We have an amazing list of speakers ready for you. The first 6 are already out. We're switching up the topics a bit. We're keeping our staples, but we're adding new things. So really, if you were in the previous 6, don't worry, come, this one will be different. If you have never been, this is the time to join. If you're from very far and you cannot travel to Zagreb, join us online. We have our own online platform where you can interact with the speakers during the presentation. You can interact with other participants. You can rewatch, oh, that was me. You can rewatch the videos, and that's incredible also if you are not able to travel to Zagreb. Okay, Clara, is it possible to allow the crew list to be submitted only if all data is provided? I don't think it's the case right now. I need to check with the IT team, and I can get back to you. But as usual, Clara, they have you always have the other crew list link, the one that is in the system that you're already very familiar with. Okay. Is there any other question? So next meeting, okay. A major obstacle in booking lately is compared offers from websites such as Botaran, Tabber, etc., who slash their commission heavily. Many of them are apparently using MMK API for their search engine. How does MMK treat this matter? join us at Booking Manager Summit. We have a panel for agency and charter operator to discuss those topics. They have been on the agenda for the past few years. So please join us live or virtually at the Booking Manager Summit, and you will have a chance to actually discuss things with people that are in the same situation as you, and actually make the conversation move forward. Okay, next, I will see you on the 3rd of April at 11 for first introduction on Booking Manager Portal. This is mostly for agencies, but I invite charter operators to join us also. Because you might need Booking Manager Portal to book for yourself boats, to replace boats that you had to that cannot be chartered, or for your loyal clients in other destination, and also because some of these features are available for charter operator also for their own fleet. So if there's no other questions, I thank you for being with me today. It was a pleasure having you online. Okay, 32 minutes. I'm the usual Italian who speaks really, really fast. I will give it a couple of minutes more, guys, if you have any question. But as I mentioned before, reach to us through our social medias, through email, give us a call. Thank you, Christina, for being with us. It's always a pleasure having you in our events. And thank you, Anna, also. And if you have any question, as I said, how to generate my trip link, it's actually very easy. You can go online on the portal. When you go into the booking, if it's an option, you actually have edit button. If you click in the drop down on the edit button, you will have the my trip link. You put the phone number of your client and you will receive an SMS with the link and the PIN code that enables him to edit the information. In any case, if there's any question on how the My Trip works, my colleagues from sales and our amazing support team will be happy to help you. Okay. Which are the most popular selling areas in Greece, Croatia, Turkey, and Italy? For Greece, the most chartered bases are obviously Athens and Lefkas, the Ionians. Athens is an amazing departure base for the Saronic Gulf and for the islands. Also, the Ionian are very popular, and Volos, Skiathos, those bases. Croatia, I think that Split area, all that area around Split is the most popular. Turkey, Turkish friends help me. I don't have the basis on top of my mind. And for Italy, I would say that Sardinia, Tuscany, and obviously Sicily are the three top destination in Italy. Thank you, Stelios. It was nice having you with us. Oh, thanks. Our Turkish friend confirmed Bodrum, Göcek, and Marmaris are the top 3 bases in Turkey. Reach to us, email, social media, phone call, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to try to give you a bit more details. As I said, head to our blog. We have the State of Yacht Charter Market blog post. There's a PDF you can download, and also you have the 22 and 21 blog posts that are there if you want to look a bit how it was in the past. Once more, thank you everybody for being with me today, and I will see you on the 3rd of April. Bye.